The city around Eathen bustled with life, but he felt like a ghost, unseen, untouched by the world's energy. The cold wind nipped at his cheeks as he made his way home, each step heavy as if carrying the weight of another solitary day. His tiny apartment loomed ahead, less of a refuge and more of a cage, its silence echoing off the walls like a constant reminder of what he had lost. It wasn't always like this. Once there was laughter, a presence that filled the space with warmth. But now the only sound was his own footsteps and the occasional hum of the refrigerator, a sound he had come to resent. Eathen straining to hear the soft whimpering above the constant hum of the city. The sound was faint but unmistakable, a cry that tugged at something deep inside him. Curiosity piqued. He followed the noise, weaving through the cluttered alley until his eyes landed on a shivering, emaciated dog huddled behind a dumpster. Its fur was matted and its ribs protruded sharply beneath its skin. Despite the exhaustion in its eyes, there was a flicker of hope, as if the dog still believed someone might save it. Eathen heart clenched.
"Hey there, little buddy,"
Eathen murmured softly, kneeling down with caution, not wanting to startle the animal. His hand hovered just above the dog, offering the comfort of touch, but unsure if he should get any closer. The dog settled into its new home with surprising ease, as if it had always belonged there. Eathen watched quietly, a small smile tugging at his lips, as the dog eagerly devoured the meal he had prepared for the first time in a long while. The apartment didn't feel quite as empty. Over the following days, what was once a place of silence now resonated with the soft sounds of companionship, the sound of paws padding across the floor, a gentle whine when the dog wanted attention. Eathen found himself talking to the dog, sharing thoughts and dreams he had never voiced aloud. He realized, almost in surprise, that it had been years since he'd opened up to anyone, let alone a stray dog. There was something comforting about the dog's steady presence, its unconditional attention, as if it understood him in ways he didn't quite understand himself. Life took on a new rhythm with the dog by his side. They explored the city together, the dog's wagging tail, a constant source of joy. Eathen felt a sense of belonging he had never experienced, the dog's loyalty and affection a balm to his lonely heart.
"You've changed everything,"
Eathen confessed, scratching behind the dog's ears. Ethan's heart ached as he watched the dog on the examination table, its energy sapped by illness. He clung to hope, seeking out treatments and specialists, desperate to save his friend. Despite his efforts, the prognosis remained grim, and Eathen faced the impending loss with a heavy heart. The clinic's fluorescent lights felt harsh, underscoring the bleakness of the situation. In the end, Eathen held the dog close, tears spilling down his cheeks as he whispered words of love and gratitude. The dog's eyes, once filled with life, slowly closed, leaving Eathen with an emptiness that echoed through the room. The silence returned, but this time it was laced with memories of laughter and warmth. Though his heart was heavy with grief, Eathen felt a profound sense of gratitude for the time they had shared. The dog had taught him the beauty of unconditional love and companionship, lessons that would linger long after the pain of loss had faded. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Eathen knew that while the dog was gone, its spirit would always be a part of him. A